Yo, what up everyone? Welcome to part 3 of the Blender Basics course. And in this video, we're going to go ahead and cover workspaces as well as orthographic and perspective modes, where we can basically view our model in specific views that allow us to make modeling pretty much easier for us. Let's go ahead and talk about workspaces real quick. So we got different workspaces here. Layout is by default the one we're in. Workspaces are basically just separate sections that focus on a specific mode. For example, we got modeling. So in here, we can already start working on our model. It's going to put us in edit mode. Then we have sculpt mode workspace where we can start sculpting our model and so on. We have UV editing where we can pretty much get our UVs and prepare things for texturing and so on and so forth. I would just go through the different workspaces just to kind of see what they offer and just get an idea of it. Shading is for like you're doing material stuff. Just be careful with shading and rendering because they can take some time. It's going to be rendering stuff in real time. But I personally prefer to just stick to layout mode. From here, I can just tab and go into edit mode and just start working on my model that way. And that's just how it was in Blender anyway. So I just kind of stick to that. But you may find workspaces helpful. You can even create your own, which is pretty cool with the plus up there. And whatever you do in that custom workspace basically will stay in there. If let's say I split this down from the center, so if I go in between this line right here, or you can even do it right here, you can see this solid black line. I can right click and split my viewport or these windows either vertically or horizontally, and you can even join and swap areas. So let's say I want to split here. I can split my viewport. So now I have two viewports technically. This one could be in orthographic. So I'm looking at the front of my model, and this one can be in perspective. So I can look at my whole model as I'm working down here. Let's say you want to go back though, you can just right click, join areas, and then I want to join this top area to the bottom here. So I can do that. And that's pretty much how you can split these different windows and the viewport around, and create your own custom workspace if you want to do that. I have my own custom one here. I can show you real quick. This is for whenever I do TikTok videos. I'm mainly just focusing on right here because this is what's recording, so that's why it looks kind of weird. But as you can see, you can do a lot of cool stuff with workspaces. Now let's go back to layout real quick and let's talk about perspective and orthographic view. Perspective view is what we're in automatically. The main thing with perspective is you're always in this mode to just have a look at your model. Now you can fix certain things that you might want to see in this particular view. There's some cases for it, but most of the time you're going to be in orthographic view. So if I press the number 1 on the num keypad, we're going to go into front orthographic view. If I press the number 3, we're going to go into right orthographic view. So we're looking on the side. And then the number 7, we're looking at top orthographic view. So we're looking at our model from top down or bird's eye view. If I hold the control key and press the same numbers, so control and 1 will bring us to the back of our model, control 3 will bring us to the left, and control 7 will bring us to the bottom. And this is going to be really helpful for you because when you're modeling, you don't want to be modeling like this, basically focusing on too many things. So if I'm working on the front of my model, I want to make sure the front of the shape is looking good. So I'm going to have it in front orthographic view. And if it makes it a lot easier, you can go here and, split this. This can be in the side view, and you can split it again and have all 3 or 4 views, whatever views you want to have here, completely up to how you like to work. But understand that orthographic view is where you're going to be when you are editing your models. And then perspective, you kind of have a look at it and do any little edits and things that you may need to if you have to see your model in this perspective. So that was pretty much it. Pretty simple workspaces and just the different perspective and orthographic views to prepare you for modeling. I was supposed to talk about the different views in navigation, but I completely forgot, so my apologies. But I really hope this helps you out. Just practice all this stuff. And in the next video, we're going to go ahead and talk about modifiers, which is going to be a lot more interesting. It's going to allow us to take our modeling game to the next level. So I'll see you in the next part.